Hey guys, uh, I'm back in Oslo. It's been raining a bit, but it's not anymore. It's really quiet here and green. Uh, yeah, it's what I've been missing. Um, okay, some people watching me video and staring. It's alright. Sitting on this chair next to this rock climbing feature where I did some of my earlier videos. I used to sit up there. Yeah, so I wanted to do this video specifically here because of the view. Um, I'll get to that later. So, one of the most painful and frustrating things is to try and speak about a subject, a deep subject, with someone that you care about, but you don't know how to go about doing it. Maybe you're gay. Maybe I'm gay. Maybe we're all gay. I don't know. There are elephants in the room, and what is frustrating about it is maybe you can see that the person that you love understands and knows, but is somehow unable to acknowledge it. It's almost like they have a mental wall or a blank when these topics come up. And I kind of want to try and understand that. So in the book The Body Keeps the Score, there's a section where a woman is asked to draw an image of her childhood, and she draws herself as a small girl, and some faceless men who look really scary, and it's just a dark image, and it's kind of sexual and violent in nature. It's obvious when you see it. But when he asked her to describe it, she just said, "Oh, it's just my family, it's my childhood." Like not, like just plainly, like not with any attempt at hiding anything. It's just like, "Oh, this is my childhood." It took a few months, I think, before she joined a group therapy session, heard other stories of other survivors who had survived family abuse and incest, and it it was only then that she was able to kind of acknowledge that happened to her, and then see the image for what it was. The therapist at the time, the therapist who wrote the book, was obviously shocked that she wasn't able to recognize it from even her own drawing. But he didn't press her because he realized that it was a process that she needed to take at her own pace. And I think we can be very impatient for others to acknowledge us or acknowledge the topic in the way we want. But I think they may do it in the way that they can. So I refer back to the ridge behind me. So down there's a river, Akerselva, and up there's like a small ridge, which encircles the Oslo fjord area, and it's kind of high. So when you tell someone like we want to go there, or that I'm gay, they're just like, okay, I in their mind they just blank, because they don't know how. They think that over here there's a cliff, and if I walk over there with my mind, I'm gonna die. I'm just maybe the person's Catholic, like hardcore Catholic or something, and they really think that they can't do that. And if I was gay, I wouldn't do that to my grandma. I don't think. But there is a way to get there, and there's actually a bridge down there and across and up you can go around. So I think that it takes time to get anywhere, especially when it's so incongruent or um, so painful for that person to admit, um, that it would kind of shatter their world. But it is possible, and I think that with a lot of love and guidance, um, and willingness from that person as well, that most people can talk about most things. Um, that's my optimistic and idealistic opinion, with the caveat being that most people can talk about most things, but maybe in only the way that they are able to. Um, yeah, we all have our own languages, basically. Um, yeah, so in my so that yeah, just going forward, I would try to remind myself that maybe for some people they can't say something or can't even think it, I guess, because there's no path for them to go there. Um, yeah, and not to be too harsh on people who don't see a path for themselves, because to see a path to go anywhere, like mentally, is it takes insane safety and trust in yourself and privilege in knowing that you've done it before or that others have. So yeah, good to be back and good to see you guys again. Peace and have a good week.